everyone. Thanks again for tuning in to Sin's Workshop. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, today we are going to be talking about Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Su Lin Tan. This is an interesting take on the mythology of Chang'e, who's the moon goddess in Chinese mythology. And I really think that's really interesting. I love anything related to moon and moon goddesses. So for me to read this book was honestly on the top of my to-be read pile. And let me tell you, I don't regret it. I do regret not getting the Fairy Loot edition of this book, but that is a discussion for another day. It's absolutely beautiful the way the story is written. I love Su Lin Tan's writing style and her storytelling. You know, it's very lyrical. It's very... I don't really know how to describe it other than beautiful, you know? It's this sweeping journey of just the character of, let me make sure I pronounce her name right, Xing Ying. If you watch my YouTube video, you know why. But Xing Ying is the daughter of Chang'e, and the story is really about her journey. She is on a journey to really find her way home again. And the reason being is because, you know, she's technically not supposed to exist. When Chang'e took the potion, you know, the immortality potion, she did it to save both her life and the life of her unborn child. And no one in the Celestial Empire really knew that, in the Celestial Kingdom. They didn't know that she was pregnant. So her existence has been a secret. But when she exerts a certain amount of power, she brings forth the attention of the Celestial Court. Excuse me. And in order to keep her safe, Chang'e sends her away. Little does she know, you know, Xing Ying gets herself involved in the Celestial Court. And she doesn't unintentionally. She just does it to carve a place for her, you know, for herself, a home, because she did lose her original home. And the more she learns, the more she discovers, you know, like, I can kind of use this to my advantage. But she also finds a friend in Prince Li Wei. Their romance is beautiful, to be perfectly honest. I love the dynamic between these two characters. It's so soft and it's beautiful, and when those heartbreaking moments happen, they are heartbreaking because of just the characterization and the tone and the structure and the language. It's absolutely beautiful how Su Lin Tan really brings the story to life through the characterization of Xing Ying. And you're watching this girl grow from being, you know, this protected, somewhat naive princess, except not really princess, to this warrior woman. And she takes after her father, Hou Yi, and you know, becomes the holder of the jade bow. And she just becomes a fierce warrior. And I loved watching that journey from kind of docile, demure girl to fierce warrior who can pretty much beat up anyone. I mean, there are times that she does beat up Li Wei, and times that she does beat up the other, I guess, the other person she's attracted to, Wen Ji. So there is a little bit of a love triangle in there that does develop halfway through the book, but I'm not mad at it. You know, I like a love triangle that's developed very well, and there's such strong characterization and such strong character dynamics and personality in these characters. Like I said, it's, you know, the writing here is beautiful. It's breathtaking. You just get lost in reading the story, and you just want to read it and read it and read it, because you're on this journey with Xing Ying, and I think it's really just beautiful to see the story unfold. I really do. It really is a beautiful story that captures the heart of the reader. I became invested in our main character. I became invested in the romance, and oh my god, there's that one scene where she's face to face with Li Wei, and she's just expressing her love, and it just broke my heart. It just broke my heart, and it was beautiful and tragic at the same time, and heart-wrenching, and it was so full of emotion. And I guess that's what I can say about Su Lei-ten's writing. It's so full of emotion, you know. It's really just a beautiful story that I highly recommend to everyone. So, if you want to go ahead and purchase the book, I mean, I have to give this book like, part of me wants to give it a 5, but I don't know why I don't, fuck it. It's going to get a 5 out of 5 stars. If you want to go ahead and purchase the book, I will include links in the description below on where to purchase the book. And on that note, I hope you all continue to support me here by liking this podcast, subscribing to it, and sharing it with all your book loving friends. You can also become a supporter on Buy Me Coffee, Ko-fi, Patreon, or by making a purchase on my Etsy store and buying one of my handmade candles. On that note, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you pick up this book. It really is gorgeously written, beautifully written. I can't stress that enough. And as always, you guys, happy reading.